Thank you so much for watching, guys. A very warm welcome to all of you. This is Devang Mehra, and welcome to this quick market update, which I believe is very important. I have two messages for all of you guys. Number one, this could be a 10-minute video, so make sure you're having a phone or something to trade and watching this video in the background on another device. Secondly, I believe that the message I want to convey here is more important than a voice note on Telegram. That's why I'm coming over here. Coming to the core of the message. See, there are two things that you have to understand. There's time and there's price, right? 20th of December, when the markets made a low, when you bought 34,000 calls, the time was up. And then when the time reversed, the markets reversed with it. And no matter what was the news around it, but when the time reversed, the market reversed. We made some good money on 34,000 calls. Probably you guys are still holding 34,000 calls of Jan end. And I'm very happy for how you've been trading. But the thing is, first I'll talk about the price, and first I'll talk about how the markets are progressing. Then I have some comments on GAN, which I would like to include so that you can keep it in your mind when you are trading in the markets from Wednesday. First of all, markets have a very important resistance on 17,600. If this is broken, then 17,800. These are the only two levels on the upside that we have. Below, between that, nothing is there. So if 17,600 market stops there, it will face some pressure. If that starts to break, you'll come to 17,800. That is how the data is suggesting. First of all. Secondly, I would like you all, because you are well above. If I open the 1 hour chart, Nifty, Bank Nifty, both, you are well above the cutoff zones of 16,900, 17,200, 17,300. So there is no reason to short. Even on time, there is no reason to short. So I want you all to continue at least for the next 2 days, till Wednesday. Keep on continuing, or I will say till Tuesday end at least. Keep on continuing buy on dip stance and try to see how much the markets want to go higher. What I'm saying is our job is not to chase the market. If the market gives you a dip, do not then look for short opportunities. What I am saying is what you need to do is whenever markets are giving you dip, when they come to your good moving averages, good pivot points, good magnet levels that you've learned on the YouTube membership, good, earlier Fibonacci retracement levels, good earlier resistance turning into support. So for example, if markets for some reason come to 17,400, all these levels are not levels to go short at because they're all accumulation zones. So when the markets are giving you dip going forward in the next 2 days at least, do not change your mind कि नहीं अब तो market गिर जाएगा. Any dips, whether sharp or whatever it is, you have to look for buying those dips. At the same time, our SLs are always there. 20 to 30 point on Nifty, 50 to 20 point on Bank Nifty. That is something which we have to continue going forward. But the view has to be clear. Once the view is clear कि यार मुझे आज buy करना है कि मुझे आज sell करना है, then the market action is very easy. So right now the view is कि हमें buy करना है, and buy कैसे करना है? Buy on dip. Dip आएगा तो buy करेंगे, market को ऊपर के level पे chase नहीं करेंगे. That is the view of going forward. But there is a very important comment that Gann has made aggressively in his books. And I want to quote Gann on that. It's not something that I am devising. It is something that's been given in his books. If you read his books, you will be able to make sense of that. First of all, I would like you all to show you one quote of Gann, which says that time is more important than price. And when the time is up, the price will reverse. Whatever small understanding I have of Gann, I'm a learner every single day. And maybe in 10 or 20 years, I would love to teach you all what I have learned in the last 20 years, but I'm still a learner on Gann, and I would never be egoistic about it. But there is one message that I want to convey to all of you, and it says that the winter quarter begins on the 22nd of December. We made some huge money on those dates, and the 15 days from that date is January 5th. And January 5th and 6th, they are very important days to watch because they might make extreme highs or lows in the market every year. As the stocks which make extreme highs or extreme lows before or on December 22nd, generally after that, a change in trend takes place either on the January 5th or 6th or the January 20th or 21st. The second date I've already mentioned a lot of times on my Telegram channel. What he says is we all talked about the January effect coming into the market. If you all remember, we talked about January effect coming into the market, which means that people to take advantage of those tax harvesting benefits. What they do is they sell their companies in the December end and then they start to buy the companies again in January. Secondly, what Gann said is that in America, when stocks usually make low in December, just before 22nd December, a January rise usually follows. And the reason he gave that was that in America, dividends are usually paid in the first week of January. And because of that, when the stocks make lows in December, people generally buy for dividends. And that is why the January rise starts to follow. But this rally starts to culminate on the 3rd to 7th of January. And the most important date that he has mentioned is 5th of January or 6th of January. What I'm saying is, you have to observe two things. First of all, the first important date going forward is January 5th or 6th. And the second important date after that on time is January 20th and 21st. Uske beech mein kuch nahi hai. So you have to start to respect time. What I'm starting to say is, if I open the daily chart of the market now, you'll be able to observe something, that we have a very crucial resistance 7600 and 17800. First of all, please do not get confused. I am still buy on dip. I am not asking anyone to do any aggressive short. हम वो तभी करेंगे जब price action में वो दिखता है. At the same time, keeping the time in mind. दोनों different concepts हैं. Try to understand that. What I'm starting to say to all of you guys is very simple. If the market is coming to 17,600, let us say यहाँ से एक market में dip आता है, we will be still buyer on dip. Let us say tomorrow market goes up again, it gives you another dip in the market, we'll again be buyer on dip. What I'm saying is, if on January 5th or 6th, whatever these dates are, the market is either at 17,600, or if let us say this levels breaks today of 17,600 and the market on January 5th or 6th comes to 17,800, I want you all to, because it's a time resistance, I want you all to look at, is there any price significance of going short? Because if there is any price significance of going short on those dates of January 5 or January 6, only on the levels of 17,600 and 17,800, then we can take a small stop loss on Nifty and try to take a counter trend aggressive trade. This is what I'm saying. Only in this case, I would like to break my rule that because still market is above cutoffs, but I would like to go short at the top. Only in this case, not on any other date and not otherwise. Again, you have to understand, what if you go short on price action? देखो, short हम करेंगे price action पे, keeping in time the mind. मतलब अगर कुछ double top बनेगा on an intraday chart, if some pattern forms on or some indicator says sell on the intraday chart on that date, only then can I look for some shorting opportunities on those dates. But what if nothing happens? It can obviously break that. Isn't this what the price action tells you? If 17,600 breaks, the next level is 17,800. Same thing on the time also. If the time of January 5th, 6th breaks, then you forget everything that has been done and then you focus on the January 20th and 21st date, which is nothing but the pre-budget fall or rise which happens in the market. And generally markets try to correct on the January 21st because that's the pre-budget wo correction ek aata hai. And after that, again, markets resume the trend. So I hope the video is clear. The next 2 days, continue your buy on dip stance. Nothing that you have to observe. Patience is the biggest virtue that is there in the markets. Patient raho, chase mat karo market ko. Observe price action on 17,600 and 17,800 on January 5th or January 6th. If nothing happens, continue the buy on dip stance. And then on January 20th and 21st, we will again observe, do we have to take any shorts on that point of time? Because agar hum wahan pe short lete hain and the market gives you a dip on those dates, then we will not forget ki market to pura reverse ho gaya. It could be a very, it could be a top maybe for a 2 or 3 day time period, but we can make money on that fall. At the same time, we will try to accumulate equities on those fall. This is my plan going forward. Keep it in your mind. I'm still saying आज कुछ short नहीं करना है because people will get excited कि नहीं तो market गिर रहा है. Market गिर रहा है उसके मतलब नहीं crash होगा. I'm again and again saying I'm still a bull in this market. I'm still going long. I'm still using every dip to buy, but I will use that the January 5th, 6th, if some reason is there to scalp for 2-3 days on the downside, make some money on the puts if that happens, and then again resume my trend on the upside. This is what I am trying to convey. And please, if those dips happen, you have to use them to accumulate equity, because I believe the bottom that has been made on December 20th should be a very major bottom of the markets, and I don't think they should break anytime soon, or might not break going forward also. So I want you all to keep these things in mind. Thank you.